The interview you're seeing first on GMA, American tennis star Madison Keys winning her first Grand Slam title this past weekend at the Australian Open. Give it up for the Australian Open champion here on GMA, Madison. Woo! Girl, I was screaming watching your match in the middle of the night. My neighbors don't like me right now, but it was totally worth it. Just share with us again your emotions hosting that trophy up for the first time.
I feel like I still haven't quite stopped moving to actually sit there and totally take it in, but it's been a crazy 48 hours, and I'm just so happy I finally have one of these.
Yeah, you do have one, and those are heavy. People need to know, like
very heavy. Yeah, the bicep workout carrying it around was.
Yeah, after playing 3 sets as you did. You're going to be 30 next month. Congratulations to that as well. And you said at one point you thought at this stage in your life, in your career, that this was going to be elusive, that you really thought that maybe you would not win a Grand Slam?
I mean, I had obviously made some, Grand Slam semifinals, a Grand Slam final years ago. And it kind of just felt like the opportunity slipped through my fingers a little bit. And then I felt like I was so close a few years ago and had just a heartbreaker of a match. And it was kind of in that moment where you have a lot of doubt and you think, am I ever going to be able to get back to a Grand Slam final? And I really kind of just started to put my head down and do a lot of work on the court and off the court. And yeah, here we are now.
Yeah. And I want to talk a little bit more about the work off the court, because appreciate how honest that you have been about this. And we need to tell folks, you turned 14. 3 days after turning 14, you're playing your first pro match. Okay, I mean, that's how long you have been playing. And the expectations were so high. And come on now, you were a top 10 player, but not winning that Grand Slam, you said, I'm going to take the pressure off of myself. And you said something about, and a lot of therapy helped you through that. Can you just talk a little bit more about that?
Yeah, I really got to the point where for a long time, people telling me, oh, you're going to win a Grand Slam. It felt very good, but it was also a confidence builder. And then I felt like the longer time went where I hadn't won one, I kept kind of starting to think, if I don't win one, am I a failure? Like, is my career, did I not live up to my potential? And it really, and I don't even think I consciously knew that I was doing it, but it kind of just felt like year after year that kind of internal pressure was really building. And it finally took going to therapy and getting really honest, and I started saying things that I didn't even know had become kind of core beliefs of mine, and being able to break those down and get to the point where I was really proud of my career and everything that I have done without winning a Grand Slam. I think I finally gave myself the freedom to go out and play at the level that I knew that I had, but I hadn't been able to do in the past. And I just finally got to the point where I said, if it happens, amazing. If it doesn't happen, I'll still be really proud of myself.
I'm glad. We have to show ourselves grace, and we got to be careful of that self-talk, what we say to ourselves. And not only did you win, you beat the top 2 players in the world to win this. That hasn't been done in a major since Serena in 2005. Does it make it a little sweeter, knowing how you earned this so much?
It definitely does. I think that looking at the draw that I had, it's very tough. I'm really glad I didn't look at the draw before the tournament. I felt like it would have been pretty daunting, but I just felt like every round, there was just more and more confidence. And I don't really know what flip kind of switched in my head, but all of a sudden I was like, wait, I can do this. Like, I actually truly believe that, like, I can absolutely be here on Saturday holding the trophy.
And you did it. Can we talk about your coach/husband? You got married, a couple of months ago. You all had been dating for a number of years, and he becomes your coach. I would say things are working out really well.
Things have been good. Yeah. I mean, being married so far has been a breeze. It's been amazing. He started helping me about a year and a half, 2 years ago, and he really didn't want to. He said he was very uncomfortable with telling me what to do, and did not want to do it. I basically had to force him to come with me. And then it's just been really nice. He played when we first started dating, so being able to actually spend time together and see each other has been amazing. But to be able to now achieve this goal, and we were able to do it together. It's just, I mean, it's perfect.
It's very special. You're going to take some time. Next Grand Slam is late May, the French Open. So what do you do in the meantime?
I'm pretty excited to just go home and sleep in my own bed and
I bet.
sleep probably for 2 or 3 days. But then it's kind of back to work for us. Our year is pretty intense and we have lots of tournaments. So probably going to get back to work on Monday and get back on the court. And then we have a bunch of really big tournaments coming up at Indian Wells and Miami. So looking forward to that.
Well, have always been very proud of you, how you've always carried yourself, Madison Keys, and just so incredibly happy for you. Thank you for coming here first on GMA. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
All right.